So in this video, we will cover the camera position, and as the name is camera position, so it gives you the camera position vector 3, and it gives you the colors, and you can also check the values. So if I have like debug vector 3, and if I connect this here, you can see it's giving me the camera position. When I'm moving the camera, it's changing the value RGB. And also if I connect this here, and let's say on the sphere, and if I'm rotating it, you can see, but these are like popping in, so you can fade those by dividing it with a higher number, maybe 2000, maybe 2K. So now you can see when I'm changing, it's slightly softly blending the color from the axis, and this is what it do. But where you can use that, so you can use it in a different situation, lots of different situation. So I create a situation like here. So like you are making something like parallax or any material that you want the things that should move, like the googly eye or anything that you want to move depending on the camera position. So like you have the radial exponent, and in this we have a radial, and let's say you have the radius very small, 0.2. Okay, so zero point 0.1 actually. So in here, the center position, this is the vector 2, and if I connect the value, and 0.5 means it will be 0, and if I make this 0, it will be here, 1 means here. So that means it takes the value from 0 to 1 for this axis, and also from 0 to 1 for this axis. Okay. So I need 0 to 1 value to animate it when I'm moving my camera. So what I can do, so currently this giving you a higher value like 200, so I can like divide it by 200, and then if I preview, it giving you small values but negative value sometime when I'm going to negative, but here I don't need that, so I will take the absolute of that. So I will have only positive value. um, so I will have only positive value here. Then because this is vector 3 and this needs vector 2, so I can take the mask, and I just need the R and G, so I will connect it here. And if I preview this, see, this ball is animating when I'm moving my camera. So there you can have different layers. You can have like noise on a noise layers. So each noise animate differently. That will give you a parallax effect. Like if you have a texture and maybe aura, this one, and in the UVs I add this value, and if I preview this, and if I'm animating moving my camera, you can see this is moving, right? So what you can do also, like oops, undo. If you have the different layers, like if I duplicate this and paste it here, and if I take this value and multiply it, so it will be like multiply 0.5 the half value, and connect this here. So this will move a little slower than this. Then you can add these together, so it will give you a depth, because both texture will move on a different speed. So you can see we have kind of parallax thing here. One more example I will give you, like you have a reflection or anything that you want to animate when you moving your camera. So you can see that it looks cool. So like you have texture coordinate and you have mask. Shift C for the mask shortcut, and you have R and G. So R looks like this and G is top to bottom. And I'm subtracting from R my G, so I will have a diagonal. Then I will take a fraction node, and here we can multiply it maybe 3 times or 2 times. So I will repeat these. Then we can have a step node, and maybe 0.5. So I will have some lines. Okay, so you can have one or two. I want these lines to animate like this when I'm moving my camera. So here in the texture coordinate, if I add on my y-axis, like if I put x 0 and I add time on my y, you can see now this will animate on this axis. So here we can use this, but now I just want one axis, not RGB, and connect it here. When I'm moving, these are animating. So these are the simple example, but you can use according to you what you require for. So that's the use of camera position. So I hope you liked it. Thanks for watching. Keep learning.